Like they were that great for thumbnails. I got a little upset about it. I was like, this isn't gonna work. Let's see. See some of these goobers hanging out for some field op. Some field hopping. So she looks like she's just going on vacation. Wait, those are the werewolf werewolf skirt. That's the word I was looking for. Kind of is a little werewolf, actually. Are those like? What are those hands? Wait, those are literally just the Arcanaut hands. I thought that was a glam. Those are literally just the hands. That's kind of nice. They have they got like sharp claws with them. Cute. It's a pretty nice brown fit. Yeah, a lot of people are just wearing this this set without any glam. There must be bots. Heckin' bots. Glamless. What? What are with these feet? No! Those are just furry feet. We're cooked. Nico Robin? What is Nico Robin doing here? Pretty though. Nice here. That almost looks like an old Momodi. Like, old lady Momodi. Because it's the same exact hairstyle, it's just gray. Or graying. I wonder how long Lalafelds live for. Like, normally by age. Because, like, humans definitely live normally, and I feel like a lot of other races kind of live normally. These cats. But obviously, like, Vera lasts a really, really long time. Dude, wait, that person... No, I'm copy to a rock and a hard place. Wait, I want to talk about this guy first. He looks like he's in, like, one of those, like, dance videos. You know, like those 90s dance videos or something. You know, where they're trying to get you fit and all. And they're, like, screaming and everybody's in the background, like, smiling, but they're obviously suffering. Yeah, I'm getting that from this look. He's definitely the instructor. Where'd the guy with the afro go? There he is. Wait, no, that wasn't him. But I'm seeing this hair a lot more. Do you have glasses on underneath there? He stuck some glasses on. Shish. Orange-haired. Okay, that's like a really orange-haired fish. Look, I've been saying it. You know, I've been pointing them out a little bit more because I haven't been seeing them lately. But that's a really, really orange-haired fish. No, get back here. Cute. Where's my Picto? Little Picto bean. That's a cool shield and sword. I think those are... I'm not sure what those are for. Or from. They're kind of given, like... relic weapon. Heckin' bean. Don't laugh at me! The Epic of Alexander. I'll show you the Epic of Alexander. I was gonna ask you something. Oh, yeah. I need your hot take on something, raid-wise. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter too much because it's more for something that happened in Field Hop. But, And, like, honestly, field op doesn't even matter at all. And anybody kind of complaining in field op is kind of cringe. But I still want to hear your opinion on this. If you get a tank buster as a tank, what do you do? Survive? Okay. Secondary question to that. If you have a tank buster on you, where do you move? Or do you not move at all? So if it's 24 man or more, you stay put. Now, if somebody runs in front of you when you are, quote-unquote, moving to the north, or if you're moving to the north and they don't move out of your way, whose fault is it? Is it your fault or is it their fault? Because my thought is if you die to a tank buster, I think it's your fault. Anybody who dies to being near a tank's tank buster, I think is your fault. Because there's a lot of tools to move away from a tank, but a tank can't adjust to 7 different people at the same time. But you can adjust to one person. Now, it was in field op, and there are obviously, like, 30 plus people there, but... Because what I had done is I got an AoE tank buster on me, and the open space... Like, there was an open space at the... So, like, if there was a circle here, okay? If there was a giant circle... Like, if this was the circle, and I got the tank buster here, alright? I moved outside. So everybody who obviously didn't have the tank buster would not get hit by it. And it was an AoE tank buster, so I wanted to limit the amount of space that it would do damage to people. But people without a tank buster ran in like this while I was... So if my target direction was here, people ran in from here. Yeah. I mean, my consensus is that those people were pieces of shit because they were complaining about getting hit by a tank buster in a critical. Like that's my consensus. But I was genuinely curious who's at fault in that situation. Because it kind of matters because, like, whether I do it again or not, if I'm standing still or if I'm moving to a place where there aren't people. Because more than anything, I definitely, there were, 4 tank busters that go off at the same time, and they all have AoEs, so you have to move away from the other tanks. So you don't really get a choice in the fact that you do have to move a little bit. This is why I'm kind of curious about it, because it's a very, it was a very niche situation, but people pretended like they knew what they would have done in the situation and had an attitude about it. I mean, that's my assumption. I mean, nobody's intentionally chasing after you with a tank buster, so if you died to it, it's probably your fault that you weren't paying attention. I think that is the most reasonable answer to the situation. Is that unless someone is intentionally trolling you, then theoretically, it's your fault. Well, I moved early. No, I would say that I for sure moved early, and I had a very obvious path that I was taking. So, like, if I was, you know, for say that, like, this was, I don't know, say, like, half the field started at the shadow, and I got my tank buster here, I just started moving away. Because, like, everybody was by the boss. Literally everybody was by the boss. So I was like, okay, I just tank buster outside. Because everybody's by the boss. You know, which would allow the melees, in my opinion, to keep attacking. Like, that's what went through my brain, is, like, take tank buster away so people can keep attacking. But for some reason, 2 people, not even just 1, 2 people walked into my path where I was taking it. Which is why I'm like, was it my fault? Or, and they, like, complained on top of it. I was like, was it my fault? Or was it a situation of they just weren't paying attention? Because there's a lot going on. And then they just chose to blame others instead of get back up. You know, I don't like to, it's not so much like I need to be right. It's more so like I just want to know what is going on in that situation. Because, like, if I should just be standing still and people have to just fucking run away from me, then that's fine. Or if it's better to take it away from the group so people can keep meleeing the boss and stuff like that, then that's also fine. But this is also counting into, like, field hop, so... True. Because, technically it happened a second time, but I was very close to the edge. Like, so, like, it happened, so say it happened literally, like, right here, and the edge is right here. It happened a second time. And I just hugged the edge because it, basically made the circle that would be killing somebody half the size. But someone still stood on me and died. They didn't complain, but they still died. And I personally, I think that mechanic is just bullshit. Like, it's just bullshit because it pops 4 tank busters with AoEs. Okay, so it's like the tank buster. I'll even do like a display thing. So like, if you see where my mouse is, so like the tank buster is just around my character. And then there's a massive AoE that's probably the size of, like, this. Actually, this is the perfect example. This is exactly how it looks. And there's 4 of them. So I was like, I don't really, like, it's such a niche situation of annoyance that I think the mechanic is just really, really shitty for criticals. Because 4 people get this. It's not even just, like, it's not even 1 person gets it. If it was 1 person, I would just stand still, probably. Or I would intentionally, like if I wasn't tanking, I would run it the fuck away. Assuming that nobody was going to follow me. So, I don't know. It's still, like, I still don't know what I would do. Because, like, the choices that I made is I just ran it away from people. But people still died. And I feel like if I stood still, people would have still died because they would have been like, well, why didn't you move? So... I think it's like, for me, I'd rather get people complaining at me because I made a choice to move versus made a choice to do nothing. So I don't know if I would ever stand still just because I would want people to know that I at least made a choice. And it's like, standing still isn't exactly a choice unless it is the meta choice that everybody knows about. But it's still the first week of doing this, so. Oh, hey, Snazzyfly. Sorry, I was donking. Yeah, if someone, something bad like that were going to happen to a tank, I might not want to walk towards the tank. Maybe. Yeah, I think emotions probably got high overall. I think, like, people get way too sensitive about stuff, especially in, like, newer content. You know, like this, we're talking like field hop has been out for like not even a week. It's been like 4 or 5 days, right? This was yesterday. It's been like 3 or 4 days, and people are like, "You must do it perfectly. You must be amazing." You know, and I think that I don't know. It just kind of gives me not a bad vibe, but it just doesn't feel. It doesn't feel like those people were like criticizing me positively, but like I still want to take the criticism, which is why I'm asking you guys. So I guess that's the way I'm trying to take it, is like I'm trying to figure out if their criticism was valid or if they were just being a piece of shit. 9 times out of 10, I just thought they were being a piece of shit, but like it was genuinely a very weird interaction where I don't really know what to do if there's like an AoE tank buster on me. If you move, they don't know where that buster's going off. If I stand still, they know right where the danger zone is. See, that's the thing. That's what I kind of also thought. But I also, like, I guess if everybody is fighting over... Actually, let me get somewhere closer. So if, like, everybody is fighting... Actually, this is perfect. If this is where I'm getting the tank buster. So the boss is right there, where everybody literally is, and I have the tank buster, okay? Everybody's over there. I have the tank buster. And I take it this way. I think that's correct, right? Like, theoretically, taking the tank buster over here where there's nobody, in my opinion, was like what I saw was correct. But I know that if I stood here also, I guess it's perfectly fine as well. But this is why I'm like unsure. You know, I'm unsure what like the right move is there. See, that's the thing. So, but imagine like I take this. So see this person right here? This person's a perfectly good example of what happened. So I have the tank buster, which is right here. I take it out here, and for some weird ass reason, this person ran in and got killed. Like, I don't even, like, that, like, this area was open. Nobody was there. What I'm guessing has happened is they dodged another mechanic into the space that I was running. And they blamed it on me. That's what I'm thinking happened, but, because, like, I just arbitrarily thought I made the right choice. Now, like, the second time it happened, imagine this. Imagine, everybody is right, like the tank, like everything is going on right here, okay? You know, everybody's attacking. I get the tank buster, and I moved it over here. Like, I hugged the wall over here, and somebody came with me. I think in that situation, it's their fault, because I tried to move it away from the stack of people towards the farthest I could outside the ring, because I'm pretty sure if I just had it right here, people probably would have had an aneurysm. Yeah, but I think it's still important to figure out if I did the right choice or not. I think, like, I'm not so much like trying to justify if they were being shitty or not, but I do want to make sure that like the choice that I made was, you know, correct or wrong, so I can at least, if I get that critical again, that I make the right choice. Because it's one of the only criticals that I've ever felt like I've made the wrong choice multiple times, that as a tank has gotten people killed. But I don't know if it's because I was making the wrong choice, somebody else was making the wrong choice, or what was going on. No, for that boss fight, Justin, it puts 4 tank busters. 4 AoE tank busters. So not only is it a tank buster, it's an AoE tank buster that's about the size of this circle. Anybody standing in this circle will take the tank buster. Which is why, and it's 4 of them. So 4 tanks, as long as there's 4 tanks, there will be 4 tank busters. So for sure, somebody else was main tanking. Because, like, I rarely, like, there's so many tanks that are in these fights, because people usually grind critical with tanks, I find, because, you know, you don't die as much, especially if you're solo. So I find that there's, like, I'm rarely ever main tanking. Like, if I main tank, that's, like, absolutely crazy.
All right, let's look at some more glam for a bit, though. That was my question. I think that to some degree, I still don't really feel too clear on it, but it's okay. It is totally okay. But we'll look at a little bit of glam. Look at some glam, and maybe I'll take the YouTubers into field op for once. I haven't done that yet. How you doing, Grub? Yeah, then you can move that. See, that's the thing. It's just like when 4 of them spawn. So here's the thing. If 4 tank busters spawn at the same time, and all 4 tanks are pretty close to each other, they gotta move anyways. So no matter what, I think I had to move. So I don't think I had an option besides move to the space that had no people. And if someone happened to walk into the space that had no people and died, that's why I think it's like, it was the right choice. Look at this. Nice blonde Vera. No, she's leaving. I like her makeup. It's cute and purple. How you doing, Robert? Hey, why don't we go to Limsa for a schmecken? Look around at things. You like my bean? I'm kind of obsessed with this fit now. Yeah, because like I don't want to, like, part of what's really annoying as a content creator is that there's a lot of shitty people out there who will paint you negatively because of like unintentional choices that you make. So like, you know, like people like that will write down your name and like blacklist you from like forked parties in the future, like forked tower parties in the future. And it's like, I want to make sure that the choice that I met, like obviously you wouldn't want to really party with those people, but sometimes you don't really get a choice. You know, I know that sounds whatever, but especially when it's 50 people going into those kind of things, you don't really get a big choice on that. So that's why I kind of want to make sure that, like, if I did something, I want to make sure that I was either have to fix it in the future, or if it doesn't matter, then it doesn't matter. Red Black Vera. She's a little old, though. She got that old hair. No, she's graying. That's like me. I'm graying. If I wasn't bald, I'd be graying. Oh, pretty though. That actually looks really, really good with the red trim. So Groby, what are you up to today, gamer? What's on your schmagenda? Nessie! Graha? Graha? You know, this is a really, really pretty face on a here. The suit, the Cosmos suit, I don't know. It's giving me Sandra Bullock a little bit. Found a fun idle game on the cell phone. Don't get me started. I will get obsessed with like a mobile game so quickly. Like I'm in a position in my life literally right this minute where I want extra things to do when I have time, but I usually use that time just to edit and stuff. Lord, if I start playing with mobile games again, I'm screwed. Sir? Why is it kind of rainbowy? Why are those underpants? Why are they kind of? They're like an orange red gradient. You know, it's kind of given like Saga of Tanya vibes quite a bit. I don't know why, but like definitely the hat's kind of giving it, but it's just something like maybe it's the colors, maybe it's her face. It does look nice though. It's very like brown maroon. What are you donking about? True. You know what? I kind of appreciate that the that the ears kind of stick out of this hat like this. You know, it's like anybody else wears this hat, it's not really like that. Cat wears this hat. It turns into like a little star. Oh my god, wait, it literally looks like a little goober is just like popping out of her head. That's a Groby hat. Yeah, we're gonna get grobaged in a bit. I'm thinking we're finishing Expedition 33 tonight. Potentially. The potential. The potential is very strong. Oh, excuse me. Your Groby hat. Sir. He's all knighted up. Yeah, Raccoonish, don't look at Lune's feet. It's a witch. It's a purple witch. Witch aura. How come her cat ears don't stick out? No! What happened to those? What happened to the little cat ear things that they put on every single hat? Now she can't hear. Alright. Go get some water. Take care of yourself. Going outside got you fucked. Take a nap. Put me at 10% volume, take a nap. Listen away as I goober. This is a pretty good, like, early 1900s look. Kind of like, I'm kind of getting that, like, European, kind of like, not like royalty, but like upper class European, you know, maybe high-end Les Mis, maybe turn of the century European. 33 Musketeers. Yeah, like the hat's definitely saying Musketeers. I feel like the fit, the rest of the shirt is kind of given like upper class European. An upper class European musketeer. A mouseketeer. Put him at 100% volume. I'm getting a rant about something to absorb the info like a sponge. Yeah. 160p, 1% AFK. What is this? What in the heck is this, dude? Lordy, they really took their fit and went crazy. That's a lot of color. That's I don't know where he got all of this stuff, but he really put it on. That's all I'm gonna say. You know, I wish there was more fits like this. More fits that, like, not that I want to, like, shit on people's fits or anything, but, like, I just wish there was just more weird ones where I can point out the fact that they're just really fucking weird. Sir, that you might want to. You could close the shirt a little bit, just a little bit. You don't gotta be that open. That's a lot. Shadow, did you finish the final dungeon in Expedition 33, or are you watching the finale with me for the first time? Yeah, this is Christian Limsa. True. I know these goobers. Look at this. I gotta say, I don't know why her Zilla Fish's face feels so, like, it seems so here for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe it's the eyebrows or something, but like the jaw eyebrows. She looks so human. That's cute though. Very cute face. Got a slapper. Look at that tail. Meow. So I haven't done last dungeon fully, but I practically beat the game. So are you gonna run away when I go and beat it? Are you not gonna watch? my finale. Go beat it right now. Literally, go beat it right now. Come back later. She's dead. She's a dead maid. No, she's a ghost maid. No, she's cute, though. She's really cute. Ah, man. You need more ghost scoobers. Chateau. What's your plan for the rest of the today, Chateau? Oh, ain't skipping on freckles. Never in my life. Look at that cat girl. Actually, that's a pretty cool bow. I like sometimes when weapons kind of do like a bloodish dye on it, where it doesn't look like it dyes it completely, but it just like slightly spray painted on it, almost looks like blood. Cute. Nice cat girl. Someone misspelled my name somehow. What do they call you? Did they misspell it? Like this? Chateau? Called me alive? Chateau, shat on a toe? So what's your opinion? Do you think Field Op has brought a lot of people back, or do you think it's just one of those, like, there's a lot of people who are already kind of playing that are just doing it and really fluffing it? Do you think the game is saved? She's cute! I like how the flower looks with her. Cute little fit. Nice pink. What a bean. You know what? You know what this bean needs? She needs some freckles! But otherwise, she's pretty cute. I like this. Not bad. Wait, no, she does have some eyeshadow, though. It's really, really light pink, I think. She could go crazy with it. There you go, Bean. Field Op will keep people for a month or two. Moon. Heck no, you're plastered in front of the masses. That was tension for a second there. Literally looks like their character. Like it's like a red-haired bun, darker skin tone, wearing this fit. I swear this is Tenjink, but it's not. Because I have them added. I'm pretty sure I have them added. Trade with my wife standing next to me here. They think I'm a modder. Leave me alone. What? 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 She's a furry. She's a heckin' furry. Look at her. Look at that tail. You know what, though? I kind of give it to the colors. They blend really, really well. What a little bean. Not bad. Little werewolf Makote. Wait. She's got freckles. You can see them. They're really, really, really light. Nice. Yeah, she does have the drinker nose. the stinker nose. I can imagine Gilgamesh hearing that on 1%. He'd probably come back to stream and, like, shut it off right away. If you heard that. Those are Groby noises. What a bean. Fresh fish. Right off the boat. Nova. Of course their name's Nova. Everybody's name is Nova. I bet this person's name is Nova. Okay, it's not. But you get my point. Grobenstein. Grobichi. Grob kimchi. Grob ramen. Groby, what, like, if you were a ramen, what would be your ramen bowl? What would be all the food in your ramen bowl? Tell me right now. Ooh. You know what? It's actually pretty good. It's definitely giving, like, dad vibes out the wazoo. He kind of even has some dad sandals on. I don't know why they have, like, shin guards, but maybe he plays, like, soccer. Yeah, he's definitely dadding. You never ate ramen? It's, you know, you've seen Naruto. You can you know, go build me a ramen and tell me what you would put in it. Dude, I'd go really heavy on the noodles, I think. This is a Nessie clone. Just because you're using glasses and becoming bald. No, Groby! You're turning into me! It's okay, Groby. I'm gonna tell you right now, it might be a good option to embrace the bald just to see if you like it or not. Nice freckles. Yeah, that's my opinion. It's like, if you're going bald, just try it. Literally just try it. Accept that the case might be that you might be balding. Give it a try. If you hate it, you don't have to ever do it again until your body kind of forces you to. This guy looks like he's gonna go... Never mind. I was gonna say. Grob hair is a Grogon. No! You're true, but no! He needs some... Instead of Rogaine, he needs some Grogaine. Ha ha! I'll see myself out. Interesting fits all around. Ooh, ooh. Miss. You know what? I haven't seen people using these sock short combos that much lately, besides me. Like, I always use these, dude. I always use these pants. But on her, very nice. I kind of like the gold in the horns going into like a lot of gold elsewhere. Very fitting. Very donkiful. What? I don't think I've ever seen a Lullafell with that hair yet. Hold on. I want to see if they actually stop. No! Not once have I seen a Lullafell wearing this hairstyle yet. Ma'am. Miss. Can you look down for a second? I can't. I think she has eyeshadow. I had to take a look. Jesus. He almost took me out. I'll look into her soul for a little bit. Here's a fresh aura for you while I drink some water. Hope you like Zayla. No, she disappeared. Princess Peach is back. I've seen her so many times now. I'll see some other people. Do you have anybody who wants to do some field hop in a bit? Any field hoppers? What about you, Chateau? I want to get your grind on. Gold farming? I ain't gold farming. I'll do other things besides gold farm. How about that? How's that sound? Gold farming got me messed up, man. Ain't about that life. Even if it's 10k gold an hour. Also, I'm not max level yet, so I don't even think I could gold farm with people who would be gold farming. This is a pretty interesting look. See, I think this dress is probably like one of the better dresses in the game. I like the orange hair. Looks pretty good on her. I'm not feeling the hat too much. Maybe the hat can use a little bit of extra dye changes, but I think she looks really good in this dress. Is that Groby? Charteau? Chartology? This is Groby. Look at that hair. That's Groby's hair. Nice peace lovers. Dude, I love the peace lover pants. What a bean. There you go. No, she's dead. Groby wishes his hair was like that. Then he wouldn't be balding. Why bald when you can grob? Is that fair? Is that fair to say? Stop it. You know? I don't know if this is a one set Andy kind of outfit, but it's very like, it's very flashy. There's a lot going on with it. Definitely a lot of, you know, trim and other bits and bobbles. I'm trying. I'm just a little goober. See? She doesn't need to bend down to hug me. I bet she would. Asshole. You know, it's giving Shield Hero, who's way older for some reason. I don't know why, but the colors are giving Shield Hero, but he's definitely old. Don't bend down to hug me, please. Thank you. Thank you. You're not too tall. Nice freckles. That's a really pretty bun, actually. I can appreciate the, like, wine red hair. What a bean. Who's this guy? I'm beating him up. He's in my space. Get up out of my space. Heck. Oh, I think this is also some of the new stuff from the raid. She may have dyed it because I don't think I've seen it these colors yet. Ah, I need more. I need savage stuff. Take me on a savage run. I need stuff to dye, please. That's pretty good though. Yeah, I was thinking Xenoblade too. Ah, no, I'm getting engrossed into her chest. Wait, that's a really cool sword, actually. Look at that thing. What's your opinion, Shadow? Is Zoe a top tier aura? Is she a top 50 aura? You miss Zilla aura? I didn't like the blue scales. They were like a little too intense sometimes. I mean, like I like them, but it just makes me it makes me like commit to like different colors and stuff a little too much. But what say you? Is Zoe a top 50 aura? Final Manderville Gunblade is just the Monado. That's not Zoe. What happened to the fish? She was never a fish. Zoe was never a fish. She was just a she was a lizard Andy with the backwards horns. Though I've been almost I don't think she would be good as a fish. I think it would change her face way too much. What's how you doing, Pixel? I think that she's a top 50 aura. At least. Higher than a top 50, I'm not sure. But. Shocked me old Zoe is not old Zoe. I mean, she's wearing something different right now. She usually wears like other things. Like sometimes she wears this. I just have to change up her hairstyle and a few other things if I wanted to. Change up her makeup. He's old! He'll be bald soon. No! It's kind of giving me Devil Wears Prada a little bit. Kind of Cruella de Vil kind of vibes. It's definitely fashionista with an attitude. Is what I'm seeing here. You know, the Phantom Action does kind of look pretty good. Full black. Nice 29 mil earring. True. How you doing, Sharon? What is up? How gamer? How now gamer? How to get a second look at those freckles? It's a Cassie earring from Eureka. It's a rare drop and goes for around that price on the market board. You just woke up. Oh, I'm liking the colors. And she got a little nut kitten. Oh, that's pretty. Dude, I think that the colors actually really pop with this. They're super cute. Like, yeah, sometimes it can be a little gaudy and strong because they are the neons, like the neon greens and the neon pink. But in this case, it actually fits really well because of the pink bean shirt being like obviously for that kind of stuff. Cute though. Is this Balmung? It is. It's Matius because I don't think I can get it to Balmung. I'm pretty sure I can't. I was saying I kind of want this neck piece. That one's kind of cool. Yeah, that was the new one, the new fending one. Hmm. Yeah, Matthias probably gets like maybe 30% of the volume that Balmung gets. I don't know, it's like 20 to 30%. It's kind of the overflow lobby if people can't get into Balmung. Oh, that's cute, dude. I actually like the little mask that she's got. Good heckin' colors. Goober of a Lalafell. Fun hat. She's reading away. I like it a lot. Boot. Oh. Kind of wish she wasn't breaking her neck, but she's really, really snazzy with a purple eyeshadow going on. Yeah, you know what? I usually hate these boots. I think they look terrible. But for some reason, she's actually wearing them really, really well. Yeah, she's carrying this fit pretty good. I'm taking a little schnook around. Do we have any field oppers? Field donkers in a bit. This person, I haven't seen them in months. Lordy. They, I don't know. This is like the most avant-garde looking hero I think I've ever seen in this game. She just looks so odd. She doesn't look bad. She's just like odd to look at. Smudge. God, if Balmung was this dead, then I'd probably be able to go to it. So what do you think? Do you think that Field Op is actually going to revive the game for the next couple months until the next patch hits, or do you think we're kind of cooked? Do you think we're going to make it through June and July? Bit of an apple here. Nice freckles. Kind of like blondish Granny Smith green. It's giving like, it's like a crafter look though. Almost. It almost looks like crafter gear. I know people will be running it for months, but I guess like we're talking like the game itself. Like, do you think it's gonna like pick up the volume of people playing, or do you think it's just gonna be the thing that people who are already playing are doing? This is nice. She's really, really committed to the orange. Holy moly, dude. And this glow, the glow on this is really nice too. I don't even know what this is from. If there's like other weapons that glow orange like this, I kind of want one. That'd be really fun. Nice orange pumpkin goober. What up, ho? There you go. This bitch. She's fighting back. Have it on high. You're probably right. It probably is have it on high. What is she doing? What the hell was that? I have it unlocked. Oh, is that the new emote? The shocked one? Little heckin' spaz. There we go. No, we missed! I over-adjusted. That's what I'm thinking. Like, well, the ultimate... Well, not a lot of people do the ultimate, though. So it's like, when you really think about it, this was kind of the patch to really... Like, this patch had to bring people back. Otherwise, they're cooked until 0.4. And Walker Deep Dungeon was a disappointment for the Deep Dungeon players. Yeah, I feel like they didn't really add anything new. It just, like, what it looked like to me when I played it is it looked like a carbon copy of Heaven on High with different creatures, different textures, and that was about it. It just didn't really feel like they went too crazy with things. If they did, it just sucked. Donk. They ran Eureka Orthos without Jobstones. It was so easy. I want something like with Deep Dungeon that's a little bit more, I don't know. I like when I play roguelike games, I kind of like the power fantasy aspect where like you start really, really weak and then you're eventually hitting for like millions of damage. I kind of like that kind of stuff. And then you just have to like, you know, and then you have like a really cool build by the time the run is over. Look at this bean. It's an Anya bean. Orange hair, blue eyes. Heckin' bean. Paladin. Vanguard Paladin? I don't need no pants. Kira, do you think my aura is a top 50 aura? What's the consensus? What the fuck happened to her? She's red and black today. Where's the mime look? The mime look will come back. I mean, she's still Beans colors. See, Beans is like red, black, and white. She's still red, black, and white. What you talk about? It's Hex. Oh, you get points for not looking like 90% of the Aura who wear the same Hime haircut and the same slutty Limsa outfit. No! Beans? Why did he break? Beans has been breaking a lot lately. I don't know why. He bricked. He's broken. He's not even crashing. There he goes. All right, let's see. Is it time? Is it time to field op a little bit? Or do we want a yap game or something? Oh, I'm trying to bring my shmoola back in order. Assault. More cookies. Keep getting rid of the cookies. Sell them. No, you're gonna night rain? No, we're gonna finish Expedition 33 tonight. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's what I'd like to do. That way I can kind of like try some of the dungeons and other things, like the harder content in the morning. That's what I'm trying to do. It's like I'm trying to like keep more Final Fantasy and like other things that seem to work at nighttime, you know, keeping them in the nighttime, and then I'm trying to like shift things that I'm a little hesitant about down to the morning time. You know, if I know it doesn't do as well, but I still want to do it. Mm. You gotta what the fuck out of it before the patch comes out. I don't know. I don't think they're gonna do anything crazy to multiplayer, right? I mean, do you think they're gonna do balancing changes overall? All right. Time to troll. I don't know, but you don't wanna wait to find out. That's how I feel right now. I ain't touching that fork tower with a fork. So you're just a nerd. Just admit you're a nerd. I guess we'll look at a couple more people before I get over there. They're a nerd. They're crafting. That's crafter gear. Nerd. Nerd. Everybody a nerd. Yeah, this game is so nice. I like looking at it in like first person without my HUD on. I feel like my donk is just like, I kind of wonder what I look like, you know, to somebody. So like, say somebody's watching me walk down the street and I'm just like, you know, I'm just like doing this. I wonder what I look like. Sir. Nice hammer. Hold. I'll bully you, Kira. I'll bully you so badly they ban me on Twitch for 3 days. Vinny, thank you for the follow. Is this person still here from before? They are. Damn. They did not move at all. But that also means I got pulled into the same instance as before. No! I wanted to see new people. No, he's suppressed. He's got the depression face. He's got butler depression. That's what's going on here. I was like, these aren't real people. Dude, these people kind of like... They really, really whatever me. We're over on Crystal Coral. Man, every single time I've been hearing this song lately, I kind of want to play more Yakuza. Oh. Pretty fish. You know what? I kind of like how the eyeshadow's going here. It's really making her eyes pop. I mean, they're like green, like, what is that, seafoam green or something? It's like they're already pop, but the eyeliner eyeshadow combo kind of go hard. What a fish. Wait, she's taller than me. No! I bet my match she's 100% height. I'm 33. There's a lot of these peeps. Yamato? Yeah, I think I'm gonna run around field op a little bit now. Just quonk around. Nice. It been a bit. I'd like to come over, but ether is congested. No! Oh, wait, yeah, I am on Crystal Coral. Yeah. People also are always more than welcome to stop by. I mean, even if I'm in field op, I can literally just leave and pick up people. It's totally fine. You know, if anybody wants to join me, I could just go and leave. I don't care. It don't bother me. But you need to DM me so I can party you. Party the donk. I had another fit that I was wearing too. I got this one. This one as well. The Oni Glam. Or the swimwear glam. I think I'll stick with this one for now. It is new. It is heckin' new. You know what, Kira? I'll give you a nickel. One whole nickel if you resub and show off your glam. How's that sound? Wait, what are they doing? They're all dressing the same. The people over here too dressing the same. It's literally just a normal armor set. I don't care. Take a picture. Get a heckin' picture. I'll give you a nickel. It's a shiny nickel. I licked it clean. Give me a minute. Or you're just in my instance. If you DM me, if you guys DM me, I will add you to my party. All right. We don't have to be in the same instance or anything like that. Where goobers. Anybody else? Any other joiners? Any other last schmeckin' joiners? You're in? You snuck in? God, I feel like everybody's a warrior. Everybody warrior right now. Are you wearing all the good stuff? You got a couple of them. Ugh. Heck. Any joiners? Any heckin' joiners before I go in? I mean, we can still pop out and grab people and stuff, so it's not really a problem. It's not an issue. We go. I wonder where the front line is today. Yeah, I don't have the monk one yet. Just working on monk right now. Here, let's. Actually, I do have to keep this music on though because of being on YouTube. Otherwise, it would put on some other. Where are the missions? Where are they? There's nothing out there. This is a problem. Give me a fate. Give me a heckin' fate. Being a cannon donk. Hopefully they don't thrash that in like 2 seconds because literally there's nothing else going on, so I can imagine everybody's going to that. Unless there's not that many people in this instance. Brah. Get a little bop and a bop. Da, 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 da. I found I got really hurt by that last time when I stood in that. So I'm not going to do that again. Be a little careful. Oh, I'm scared. I thought it was still coming for me. It's still coming! I almost got hecked by that. I don't know what my mental is for doing a critical right now, but I'm pretty satisfied with just doing some fade action for a minute. Boy Kisser? Who names themselves Boy Kisser? Gotta be kidding me. Kira's a boy kisser. Smooch. That's a Honkai fan? Probably is. Are you a boy kisser, Shadow? Adventurine, the boy kisser. Oh, this one might go down pretty quick, actually. Never mind. That's fine. Tornado kick. You're 95% certified lady kisser? What does that even mean? You know, maybe I will go do it. No, actually, what about this one? Sworn to Soil? I wonder if anybody's gonna go to that. I mean, if people go to it, I'll do it. Looks like that guy wants to go to it. Yeah, I don't know if I really want to do a critical right away. If I'm the only dude up here, then I'm just gonna... I'll just return. Oh, I got 3 people. I mean, this boss goes down pretty easily, so it's not a problem. And you can do whatever you want. Like, if you're ever in my party, don't ever feel like you have to sticker with me or anything. I just kind of just run the things and do what I'm feeling in the moment. Give streamer what he wants. I don't know, I get a little anxious when I'm like in a full group here. Like when I was in a full group yesterday, it felt very like, I don't know, it was like, it felt like a lot. Especially when like all those people weren't people from my community, it also felt like doubly a lot. I wonder... Well, it is still slightly early in the night, I would say. We might have also rolled into a weird lobby. So I would say we give it a bit. Yeah, it must have been fresh or something. I think the best thing to do in that case is probably just do fates until it starts to fill up a little bit more. That, or if we leave to pick up anybody else in a bit, then... oh, that's gonna hurt. Go get Grobert. I don't know where Grobby is. He's right there, clearly. Groby, what class would you play in this game if you had the option? What would be your Final Fantasy XIV class? Oh, that is gonna hurt. Bard. You'd be Bardiful. Bardacious. I wish you luck on that critical. The Grobard, you know what? I could see it, Grobard. That'd be a good name. Groby the Grobard. Oh, I'm gonna go get those pots. Get that pot action. Actually, it might have been faster to go from where I just was, but it's fine. Maybe I'll find a chest running this way. You never know. You know, I think my more passive approach to this content has made it a lot more fun. Like, I wasn't really... Like, when I decided for my interest in this, you know, it was more so that I wasn't thinking that I was going to be good at it. I wasn't thinking of anything like, you know, I had zero expectations, and I think it made a pretty big difference. Having zero expectations. You're there? Alright. We could probably exit in a little bit, alright? Everything is a little annoying right here. There we go. Oh, that's not good. If you send me a message, Vinny, then I will see what I can do, alright? Oh, I might actually get a little hurt here. This is not looking good. How you doing, Allison? Yeah, after you're done with your critical and I'm done with my pot stuff, then we can pick up anybody extra. Maybe we'll get pulled into a different lobby. The pots are getting hacked. Okay, can I target? I guess I can't. Okay, whatever. Thank you. How you doing today, Allison? What is up, gamer? Also, I've been looking at the YouTube chat for a couple seconds, so if anybody's hanging out there, hope you're doing well. Heckin' Shwell. Trying a little bit of a new thing where I'll just leave on YouTube for a little bit and see how it goes. I don't usually do that. I think like once we go over to Expedition 33, I'll probably turn it off. Or if we get into chattiness. Alright. Oh, Colt counter. Far to the southeast. Southeast kind of sucks a little bit. Detroit. Had a fun day. Detroit? What are you doing out in Detroit? Alright, I'm guessing it's gonna be like over in that area. Wait, is this the really annoying area that I got mad at last time? Oh yeah, yeah, the Grand Prix. I remember you talking about that. Did you have a favorite car that won? Bro, what way is this thing facing? Okay. No, he's gone. Okay. I got my pot dude, so I'll leave the instance. I'll leave the instance and then we'll heckin'. You can best see you're really into it. Just go and pick a color and drink. You don't drink and drive. Okay, just when you guys are ready, just DM me again. And I will add you to a party, alright? What is this guy up to? Holy schmoly. Yeah, you don't have to be in the same lobby as me. You just need to message me so I add you. Your hobby drove? Good. Cute. What is this the color scheme for? Like, who are they dressing as, or like what anime are they from? What's going on here? There's a lot of them going. Yo mama, no! Don't get me with the yo mama joke. That one got left behind. I think you guys are all out. Anybody else? Any last second goobers? Goat to be kidding me. Alright. Any other joiners? If I go in right now, I'm not going to leave for like another 20 minutes. Or a couple more rounds of things. So I'm not going to keep going in now. Just to let you know. Shoe body bop. All right. I think we're going back in. Remember to do the buffs again when we enter. Get your buff action. Oh, I kind of really... I don't know if I'll get there in time, but... kind of want to get to that fate. The robot one's up. You could probably get to the fate first, and then head back. That fate goes down really, really quick. A lot of people seem to be going over to it. The red blue people instance. Alright, let me just get away from that briefly. Oh my god, there's so many things going off. I was like, where's my... Getting stuck. I'm getting stuck on everything. See, plenty of time. Alright, that's just annoying. I'm stressing now. Alright, we're good. Oh, I thought I was hecked. I thought it was quonked. This thing. This heckin' thing. Actually, don't even know what the counter does. Oh, pairing attacks? Okay, I haven't done this one in a while. The Goonjar boss. It's not difficult, it's just that if you're not paying attention, you're definitely gonna get hyper hecked. Yeah, like I wasn't paying attention to that really that well. I also seem to get snapshot pretty bad here. It's definitely one of those. Definitely one of those ones. But yeah, we don't have a healer, so we can't directly lift you up unless, you know, there's an ability for it. But people are pretty nice and they'll pick you up if they see you down. Play Chemist? No! I don't even feel that comfortable on this. This monk is weird. The beard is weird. That's what I say. Oh, I am. Oh, I got baited. Oh, I'm hecked. These goobers are baiting me. Oh, I'm cooked. That got me double. Would you have known what to do, Shadow? Would you have stood in the right place? I think you would have. You wouldn't have hecked me. Sulfeed, thank you very much for the follow. The floor is hell. It's not even lava, it's just hell. Oh, I am so hecked right here. You know what? I'm scared enough that I'm actually going to pop my homing just in case. Yep, that was a smart choice. Rare smart Zo choice. Oh, I might get hit by that really badly. I'm on the struggle bus. Oh, this is it for me. It's over. I'm doomed. Oh, I'm dead. I got reverse snapshot. No, I'm gonna die. Whee! I can't see shit. What's up, Nomzerk? I would have to literally hide everybody. You're goated at Night Rain. I did a little bit solo, so I kind of know what's going on. I just don't know how to get around. Any razors? Knowledge up. I just got assaulted with the razors. I was fine. I just kind of like got to the end where I just had too many stacks. I just got quonked. So tonight I'm going to be finishing up Expedition 33, so it probably means that I don't really have anything else necessarily in front of me for a minute. So I might be able to start squeezing a little bit of Night Rain in. I hope I get there in time. I probably am not going to. Yeah, I hate that. I hate when the boss is like... I hate when the boss is like 30% and then you go and look at it again and then it's at like 80% once you're already like halfway there. Not a fan of the permanent vols. I actually don't really like that either. It's not like, it's not super frustrating. It just kind of says that you're gonna die no matter what if you know, whatever goes on. Timuri Night Rain review score. My opinion on Night Rain is that I think that they did a really sloppy job of like putting, like getting a lot of it together. It felt like a mod. It didn't feel like a game. And I think that, like, coming from Software's basement, it shouldn't feel like that. I think that's like a bad thing for it to feel that way. Now, I respect and think the ideas are really cool. And I do want to play more. It's just that, like, I'm not excited to play more. I just want to play more. You know, or I'm not, like, against, you know, hopping on and doing more. But we are finishing up Expedition 33 tonight. So probably in, like, another 30 minutes to an hour. Yeah, probably like another hour, unless we want to do some yap before then. We'll jump onto that. I think I literally only have 2 hours left of the main story because of the dungeon, and I'm level 60 on all my characters that I'm going to be using, so I shouldn't have a problem. Did I get pot? I did get pot. North or west? Northwest. Yeah, so where it's at right now, so if you're playing it by yourself, because like a lot of people are going to get that game thinking they could have played it by themselves. If you're by yourself playing that game, it's kind of crappy. Like, when I say kind of crappy, it's like, yeah, like I know the solo patch is coming, but I'm talking, I guess, like right now, my feeling. You know, when I know what's kind of like once I've tried the solo patch and stuff, because I liked playing it solo. Like, once I've kind of given it a chance. Southwest. Oh, fuck. So it was like here. Once I think I've given it the patch chance, like, or given a chance of the patch next week, I think I might have a better opinion. But overall, I had expectations. Like, so Field Op, I had 0 expectations. Night Rain, I actually did have expectations, and I don't want to be like they were kind of hecked, but it didn't live up to what I was thinking the game was going to be. You know, and like I was very open-minded about thinking like what the game was going to be. And it really, really, really went out of the wazoo, I feel like. So for me, I'd give the game like a 6.5 right now. You know, I don't think that's too shameless or anything, but I think it's just because like I have not been that excited about it. But you know, I did give it a chance off stream, so that does say something. I rarely do that. If I don't like something, it's usually dead. Like I just don't touch it ever again. A bronze coffer? No, that's garbage. Fuck you. I wanted gold. Okay, now that I have like 2 seconds to actually talk, my overall feeling is that I don't like the fire ring. I understand that if the fire ring didn't exist, people could just like power level for an hour and then go do things. But like, I don't know. It's just like it diminishes the ability to explore and look at things. Like I don't think there should be a fire ring in the first boss or two, okay? I think that they should give you like all the time in the world in the first bosses, okay? So like whatever, like, because there's 7, right? There's 7 bosses that you go through. I think the first 2, you should not have the fire ring because you should be allowed to explore, try things. You're already going to get hurt by creatures and stuff quite easily. And they could just scale it to your level. Like, if you start leveling up way too much, then they could scale the final boss of the area, you know, a little bit higher or something like that. You know, I just feel rushed. Like, my biggest complaint about Night Rain is I feel rushed, and I don't really like feeling rushed. My second complaint is that I don't really know where my teammates are when I'm playing with my teammates. It's very, very hard to keep up with them. And that's really frustrating. It's extremely frustrating when you can't keep up with your teammates. Yeah, but the rush shouldn't, like... The rush diminishes your ability to make a choice versus encourages you to make a choice. Because I feel like you get shoehorned really, really badly into focusing on what's optimal instead of exploring and seeing things. And, like, I like to explore and see things, I would say. So I think that's part of the reason why I don't really like it, because I just don't really feel like I have an opportunity to, like, take in the game, like, at all. You know, and it's just like, it really just throws you in without explaining anything either. And I don't want to be like not all Souls games do that. A lot of Souls games actually, they wet noodle you into the play style pretty well, I would say. How is this thing? Yeah, I don't even think it's so much the like tutorial could be better. It's just like the first level could be better. I'm not gonna make it in time. Everybody, yeah, God, that's so horrible. I hate it. I hate when these fates explode in like 3 seconds. No. Gibdo looking asses. Yeah, I think like if you had some better options regarding the fire, and like also the fire is really not like you can't see it that well. Like when you think about like Fortnite, you could see the purple wave of lightning coming like a mile away. It's so obvious. But the fire on the ground is sometimes not that obvious. Like you don't really get that perspective of how far away it is. So I don't want to be like it sneaks up on you, but like it's not a skill, like it's not skill to not be able to calculate how it's moving. Yeah, it's just like it just doesn't really like it's not fair basically. Like the overall I just feel like that aspect is just not that fair. Dude, these are like if I'm not literally waiting for the next one to pop up while I'm on my Aethernight shard, it's like I'm not gonna get to it. But yeah, I'd say my number one issue though is like, you know, yes, the ring sucks. Yes, some of the combat is very frustrating to do because of, you know, X, Y, and Z. You know, this and that. My number one thing is when you're actually playing with people, keeping up with your friends and seeing where they are is so difficult. Is one of the most difficult things. Especially because like how you're supposed to kind of see them is you're supposed to see their name through a wall, but looking at their name tag, like that white name tag, is impossible to see. That's not a skill issue when it comes to the visual indicators are like for ants, in my opinion. Like it's an accessibility issue, it's not a skill issue. Usually I don't really care too much about that stuff, but it doesn't it also doesn't tell you if they're higher or lower than you. So if you're in like a castle or something and there's like an underground area to it and an above ground area to it or anything like that, it doesn't tell you where your friend is unless you literally look at it. Like you look through the ground at the like white name or look up at the white name. But also keep in mind, you're usually playing with randoms too. So you're also in the expectation that a random is going to mark where they're going and communicate where they're going well, which is a big no. So it's like everything that has to do with keeping up with your homies has to everything to do with communication. After the, well, of course, after the first two bosses, people were goated. Yeah, it's going up 5 at a time. It's why I get like annoyed when people say like, oh, you know, skill issue because bronze stuck. Like, no, you often, like, I almost beat the 3-headed dog with Kira my first run ever playing the game. And then we just got wrapped a bad set of RNG and teammates like the next 3 rounds. Like, never played Recluse before, got the doggo down to 20%, and our teammate just choked reviving Kira. So it's like most of the time I'd be like, oh, I agree, skill issue, but like I don't know. I don't respect when people say skill issue, because a lot of the time there's a lot more nuance going on than simply like skill issue. Like, if I literally can't see something because, you know, visually impaired in any way, then that's an accessibility issue. And like the fucking stupid white name that they use to show where your friends are when you're running like around in the general area is an accessibility thing. Like, you should be able to color that to a different color, or it should be much larger, or it should be up against a black background that they add behind it as well. It's like the worst thing that I've ever seen. Like, I respect skill issue when you are by yourself. Well, routing is a skill issue when you have played the game long enough that routing is part of the gameplay. If you're just starting the game, there is no routing. There is no meta. There is nothing. There's nothing that you can base off of that would be skill. Now, 4 or 5 days later after the game's been released, maybe there's a little bit more skill when it comes to now routing, because people actually, you know, have spent a lot more time figuring it out, but that's like once there's a route and everybody takes the route, if you don't take the route and you die, that's a skill issue. If everybody's playing the game day one, there is no route, and you can't keep up with your friends because you can't see where their name is on the map, because the like look how clear that green is, okay? Like, for me, like, I can see this green. Like, up against, like, if I put my name up against this like blue flooring, it's really, really hard to see. And like, me looking at this blue flooring, like, there's even black lines, okay? There's even black lines around my name. For some reason, playing Night Rain, I don't know if they have those black lines, because I just can't fucking see anything. I can't see anything when I'm trying to find the person, any of my homies anywhere. But yeah, like, I soloed to the end of day 2, so it's like I don't have an issue playing the game. I just have an issue with all the nuance that requires multiplayer. I just don't like it. And a lot of it, I don't like it because I can't see. Like, I don't have the, like, whether I don't have the depth perception or it's just poorly made, I can't tell when the fire's, like, you know, I can't tell how fast the fire is coming, and I can't sometimes tell where it is because it's so low to the ground. Okay, this is actually getting annoying. Did I really just accidentally step out of that in the last possible fucking second? That's so annoying. I tried to move it because I didn't want people to get one shot, but I guess that sucks. Yeah, because there's like a whole bunch of low-level people there who were about to get attacked by that, so I just bopped it. I didn't realize how little time we had left. I'll just go to a Fate. I mean, it's such a subjective thing to people. You know, like visual indicators, like the heart of visual indicators is not something that you can base around skill. If like imagine this, imagine a boss in Elden Ring used a color to indicate that it was going to use a skill and someone was colorblind. It's very easy to be like, oh, that's a, you know, it's a skill issue. You can't fight the boss. Well, no, it's an accessibility issue. It's using a color, you know, that my eyes can't see well against. Uses green, I can't see green. Like take note how I literally said nothing about how hard or easy the wolf was. I actually thought the wolf was fair, and Kira thought it was absolute bullshit. I think that is like one of the easiest things to dodge ever. Like as long as you, like the only thing that was even remotely bullshit about it was its giant AoE fire. And it uses that when it's in its separate bodies. Now that's a little bit bullshit because you don't really, you can't exactly dodge it if it's in your face. And because there's 3 things and everybody's taking one, not everybody's a tank, and if you're a recluse, you're gonna get one shot by it. That's a little bit shitty. Everything else, though, the bosses are really, like, not a problem. All the other bosses were not really a problem. But yeah, like visual indicators, I don't know. I would say for me, visual indicators are, in my opinion, have nothing to do with the with skill issue. And especially like low tier visual indicator situations. Like it's not like, I'm not even talking about a visual indicator for a boss. I'm talking about a visual indicator of being able to track where my friends are going. Oh, dude, I got... Heck, man. What is she doing? She got gamaged. She vibing. She got garbaged. She's aura farming. No! But yeah, I would definitely play more. I just don't know when I want to play more. And most of that is just because I, like, I'm definitely less stressed to play it on stream now. Because I played it solo, I would say. It does make a pretty big difference when you get, like, a little bit more comfortable. But it's not going to really change much of the multiplayer aspect. Or playing with a random. But I am way more comfortable on Recluse now. Detch. Dude, I have not gotten dementia in like 3 days. You've mastered the 18+ spells. What I have figured out from doing, whatchamacallit, from doing Recluse is that I've just found, like, the proper playstyle. Or at least the playstyle that works the best for me. And that kind of is like... Also, let me check YouTube. I'm sorry if I wasn't paying attention. All right. I kind of like... I don't know what every single spell does, so that's like, that goes without saying. I might not even get there in time. No. Wait, I got the hit! I did it. I barely got the hit in. Holy shit, that was so close. I saw 18 plus spells and my brain misread as Degen. Crap. It was still there. I don't think I'm getting to that. Am I? No, it looked like everybody kind of... there's a chance. There's a really fucking small chance, though. I might have to be like a one-tap Andy again and hope that I hit it with my lunge. Nope. Yeah, that's unfortunate. A lot of people got there from, like, it... The last one spawned literally right here, and a lot of people didn't return. So, the buddies need your help. No! Heck the buddies! Yeah, because, like, a lot of people did what just happened right there. Because, like, the best thing that you could do after you do a fate is return. So you could see where the next one's going to be, but the next one was literally right next to it. Which is unfortunate. Oh. What a second, your name? Milfing Way? No! This one also goes down quick, dude. Not that they need to buff the Fate HP, but I really, really, really think this sucks. Trying to get over and it not getting one shot, basically. Okay, this time it's fine. Make him as powerful as Groby. I don't want them to necessarily be harder. I just want it to be like... You know what it should be? If it get... For every person that hits it, it should get slightly more damage reduction. How does that sound? Doesn't that sound like relatively reasonable? Like, if people join into the fight really late, it gets like 1%, like for each person that attacks it, it gets like 1% extra damage reduction or something like that. I'm very much sure it doesn't already do that, but I think it's like based off of how many people are around when it spawns, or like when the first people attack it. How much? Yeah, true. How much HP does Groby have? I don't know. 2. Because it's like if one person hits it, then like, yeah, like leave it at its normal HP. But if one person hits it, you know, it only gets like, it only has 1% damage reduction. If 30 people hit it, then it has 30% damage reduction. So, and it just would allow people to actually get there in time for the fight. And then they could just make it so it's easier for people who are solo. It's just crazy when there's so many people and the thing goes down in like 2 seconds because Groby got involved. Kirby HP counter next stream. Grubby has as much HP as his Gamba versus Nightbot. How's that sound? If he's got 0 right now, he's got 0 HP. Felix, thank you for the follow. If he's got 10,000, he's got 10,000 HP. Grubby, check your HP against Nightbot. Give it a look. Groby has 112,000 HP right now. Now he has 200,000 HP. You're welcome. You've been acknowledged. Jesus Christ. 6,600 people on my leaderboard. Smoking the night pot back. How you doing, Will? What is up? How the night? Yeah, you know, unfortunately Square has the same issue that Nintendo has, and it's like, for some reason, they just like to shoot themselves in the foot. I don't know why. I kind of just, like, have accepted it at this point. That, like, not a lot of cool things will always happen. You know, I think it's... I don't want to generalize. I just think that it's like a different type of ego. I think that it's like, and the ego, I think, stems from the fact of how, like, seniority works, I guess. Since seniority is such a big factor in things, like listening to older people. I think in America and other places, like Europe, I think we listen to younger people a lot more. Whereas maybe, and this is generalizing, maybe in Eastern countries it's not as frequent. Or not as normal. Bro, if I get a tank stack or the tank buster, I'm just gonna stand still next time. I just watched that guy stand still, and I'm like, you know what? That's what I'll just do that. I'll do that next time. I'll be a dick. Let other people adjust to me then. No, I think things have gotten a lot better. There are a lot of games that I think that, you know, are doing much better with listening to customers and stuff. Yeah, like gacha games. Like, gacha games are doing a much better job recently with listening to customers and younger audiences. But obviously, like, yeah, but that's the thing. But that's the thing. It's like, like, they want your wallet, but, like, isn't that a good thing? You know, wouldn't you want to give somebody a good game so they want to buy your game or spend a lot of money on your game? Like, I would think that that would be the smart thing to do. Like, you know, it's a little, frustrating that gacha games are doing so well, but they're doing so well for a reason. Dude, I thought I was gonna go right into the death zone for a second there. You know, I think like Pokemon could be doing really, really well right now. Like Pokemon's already doing well, but like it could be unbelievable. I almost feel like. Okay. We're just gonna use this because I might die in the next 2 seconds if I'm not careful. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, I just barely died right at the end. Well, that sucks. Just had too many sacks at the end. You're saying that like $80 AAA games don't want your money with extra microtransactions and pre-order bonuses and early access? See, the thing is like, I don't want to be like the customer is always right, but a lot of the time, like I would say the customer is right a lot of the time. And I just think that a lot of companies sometimes don't get that. Like if we tell you what's wrong, we kind of hope that you're going to fix it or at least change up a little bit. Though I think like that's also a good point is like those are like Nintendo and Square are companies. They're not directly the developers. Like, I don't want to be simply like, oh, they're the publishers, but like they do have a say in everything, but like the say is coming down from like CEOs and stuff a lot of the time. So it's like if it was a dev team of 30 people like Expedition 33, that's a big difference, you know. But like when you have like a lot of CEOs and management and everything else involved, it does muddy the water quite a bit in terms of like what can get done. Sounds like a you issue. Heck. Brah. Give me dementia, please. I'm getting mad. I haven't gotten dementia in like the last 3 times I've been in here. I've gone from like knowledge level like 11 to 16 without getting any dementia. I'm not getting that in time if I don't return. You know, I'm still on the fence of like what would ever get me back to Star Rail. I don't think this story is bad or anything like that. I just think that like I only like the game for the story. New devs. Oh my god, this did go down pretty quick. Holy moly, dude. That thing just got smoked. I got dementia! What a day. I'm gonna go over to this fate too. I'm getting there. I just had to complain. Just had to complain enough, and I finally got more dementia. Hopefully someone comes over here and helps me with this. Oh, I see a guy. So that's like the best feeling. Like, I'm going over to a fate basically by myself that nobody's started, and I see someone else going. Feels good, man. You know, I'm really interested to see how well Mario Kart World does. Like, I'll watch some people play it definitely first. And then I'll look into see what kind of happens with where I could get a Switch to. I'm not like super obsessed with the idea of getting one, but I want you know, I'd want to get it before a lot of new stuff comes out. Though, actually, I'll ask you guys this. If I got a Switch 2, because I never finished Tears of the Kingdom, would you guys want to see me, like, actually play that game out? Because I don't really want to do it on my normal Switch, because it ran like shit on my normal Switch. And I know people are going to be testing all day and night, like, all the best games from the Switch on the Switch 2. I did a playthrough of a Breath of the Wild. Metaphor would be great too. Shadow has been asking about Metaphor, and I think my decision is oh my god, if I can get it to a point where I can cut down some of the time that I would be playing on Metaphor from like 80 hours down to like maybe less without simply just rushing, I think that would be kind of nice. So like I would like to play, I'd like to play Metaphor as maybe something in the morning. I don't know if I'd play it in the evening just because it's kind of a long chunky game. But if there's a way that I can mod it that maybe I can cut out some of the grinds, if there's grind moments. Yeah, like if I could just do something that I could just primarily see the story, still have some level of difficulty, and have like a good time with it, then and try to keep it under like, if I could keep it at 30 hours, that'd be perfect. Like 30 hours would be amazing. 80 hours? I don't think I could do that. Or at least there's other games I would rather play if it was 80 hours. No, like actually the point is I probably could get in 2 to 3 other games. Because like Fantasy Life only took me 23 hours to beat the story. I'm still going to play more of that. But like even if I stopped right now, I had a pretty good time with 23 hours. And I think 30 hours is kind of my cutoff, because when I played Yakuza, I felt like people were certainly not tired of it, but were kind of like checking out after about like 30 something hours. It just became harder for people to keep up with it. Alright, we'll heck this. Heck your trash, by the way, Kira. Y'all about that trash. Let me kill this thing if it's gonna... Oh, I don't know if I want to aggro that. Because I don't have the levels. I don't know. I wasn't even paying attention. I'll look up after this, though. I'll look at the game that I mentioned. I gotta kill this thing first because it's gonna hurt somebody. Yeah, in my opinion, if somebody pulls something over here, stop attacking the boss and kill the thing that got pulled. Because somebody will get killed because they're probably underleveled. I mean, I don't mind doing it myself, but... it just can get a little annoying. What game was it called? Because I have to scroll up, otherwise I can't see it right now. Don't be underleveled and stand on the boss. No, it's that somebody, like a random person who was like level 20 pulled like a high level monster over. It's like you can't really do anything about that if you hit a move that's like naturally an AoE. That's part of your like OCGTs or whatever they're called, the global cooldowns or off global cooldowns, because like some classes have quite a few of them, and you might accidentally hit a something that someone pulled over. It's just annoying. It's just like I just wish people would actually, like, if they're going to pull stuff over, either kill it first or like don't run it into other people. Okay, what game did you say? Love in Deep Space. I feel like I've heard of that before, but I don't know anything about it. Like, I've heard the title before, but that's about it. You go to the bathroom, miss metaphor talk? Well, I was just talking about if we could speed up the... Like, I said this earlier today, I think. If we could just speed up... Oh, fuck. I looked the wrong way again. I'm so angry. No! Did it really just die that quick? Level 5 cannon. I'm pretty close to getting Monk to level 3, so I have its buff. You're fighting the toilet mimic? Well, my consensus is if I can get the game significantly shorter than 80 hours, like even if I could lop off half of the gameplay time, I would be a little bit more into it. Because I think the most I can muster for morning streams is like 3 to 4 hours, unless I, you know, end up going over. So at 40 hours, that's like 13 streams. That's like half a month plus. Or maybe that might even be a whole month of playing the same thing in the morning. Okay, this thing is actually getting hacked. I don't even think it's going to be able to run once. Okay. A counter stance. Now I don't have to touch Monk. That's skipping shit. Yeah. I mean, I can still think it over a bit. you know, I'm not... There you go. Here's some buffs. Alright. So I think we go to Berserker now. We Berserk D's. I'm probably late to this. No? Maybe? Maybe so? I haven't used this ability yet. Just spawn. I'm a goober, so Berserker's perfect for me. Wait, did I do something? What did that do to me? The autos? Why did I start autoing? Is that like part of that, or? Oh, it's a really strong auto? Okay. As long as that's what that is, I got, like, I wasn't panicking or anything. I was like, wait, that's weird. I assumed that that was part of the ability once it started happening, but I was also like, that's not normal. Cool effect, though, overall. How you doing, Elkin? Not dressing up? Not right now. We did one yesterday. So we're, we chillin'. I mean, seeing as that my empowered infuriate attack only does like 50k, I guess that would be pretty strong using that berserk ability. We're going pretty okay. And in a little bit, we're gonna go and finish up Expedition 33's finale. So if anybody's interested in seeing that, it's basically the last dungeon. I will try to explain things a little bit as I go, from like how we got to where we are, if people are interested. I don't know if I've done On the Hunt yet. Also, can't On the Hunt give you Oracle? I think it's any of the ones over here can give you Oracle, I feel like. Whereas any one of the ones over there can give you Berserk. I don't have Oracle yet. Alright, thank you, Lunith. But yeah, we're gonna be on Twitch for the rest of the night, even if we jump over to Expedition 33, alright? I don't even remember. I think I did this one once. Though I'm skeptical if I've even done this one once. But yeah, we've been having a pretty good time. Also, hello, Ita. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I finally caught you one live. Your model's so amazing. Thank you very much. Sorry, I was, got a little locked in on some things. The same ego that made 1.014 a thing. We've been so perfect for so long that we shouldn't be questioned. Kind of like how folks wouldn't question, and we got mighty number 9 because of it. So you shouldn't move during the stack or tank markers. Let the group adjust because they can't read your mind. See, the last time I moved to a space where people weren't. And the reason why I moved, because there were 4 tanks that had the tank stack. They had like a stack plus an AoE, so I thought I had to move. But people, like, when I moved and I moved into an open spot, other people went into that open spot too, who didn't have the stack. So, I don't know. I think it was just a really bad mechanic, having 4 AoE tank stacks. I'm starting to feel like that's more the problem. Alright. I don't remember if I've done this one yet. I think I've done it once, but I'm not sure. Is it the thing that looks like Groby? I've never done this one before. Jesus Christ, I've done so many, and I've never done this one. Enrage! I'm cooked, though, if anything happens. Might as well use it early and just hope that I don't get hecked. Also, sorry, if I ever miss anything on YouTube, it's just because my brain is like locked into paying attention to possibly things that are going on Twitch or something else. All right. Okay. So I can just attack this. People are reading its mind. They're cheaters. Is there like good dedicated timings to use the enrage, or does it really matter? Because I just feel like I've used it twice and I didn't get punished at all for using it. I'm a little skeptical here because I've never seen this. I'm not sure what just happened. It ignores knockbacks or draw-ins. So is it even risky to use? I mean, I guess, but I mean, I'm doing it right now. Oh, I'm freaking out a little too much. I have not clue what's going on. Yes, it can kill you. Okay. So basically, I've been getting really lucky is what you're trying to say. Really lucky with my timing of using it. Alright, this will probably be the last thing that I do, though, before I finite. I believe in my autos. I'm doing like 43Ks. Everybody just went over here. I'm just sticking with the homies. Oh, owie. I'm crying. Hello, Ruby. Well, you know, surprisingly, I didn't take too many stacks. You know, I've been kind of okay. Maybe I'm not okay. We're fine. Okay, I'm really scared right here, so... How you doing, gamer? I'm enraged. He's enraged too. Alright, should be dead. Yeah, I think I just got really, really lucky. Like, I don't think that this was in general too difficult, but I feel like I got really lucky. I also got dementia. We'll take it. Oh, that's three purple dementias, which means that I never want to go over here again. I'm almost there. I'm getting closer. This mechanic looks a lot scarier than it is. You know what I can do? Really quickly? No, I actually have all of them. Is it time? Is there anything else that I should be getting? Before I start getting the other things? It might be time. It might be time to start saving up. Yeah, actually, I do want the Oracle. True. So I still have to go there and beat up things for the Oracle. True, 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 true. Almost forgot. All right, let me get out of here. All right. Pretty anime music in the background while you murder a nasty monster. Believe in the heart of the cards. Okay, so for YouTubers, just because I'm switching up on things a little bit, we're going over to Expedition 33, all right? But what that kind of means is that we are going to be dropping off of Final Fantasy, so I'm gonna close up on the YouTube stream, all right? But I'll probably try doing more YouTube streams, I think. Kind of like, because like, I've been trying to keep the YouTube streams a little bit more glamour-oriented, but I think I'm gonna try to do a little bit more with Final Fantasy too. Just like, you know, just have it on for a bit. Let me get everything for you guys so I can whatchamacallit. Let me find everything real quick. But I appreciate everybody hanging out on that. I see a whole bunch of you goobers here. I know it's like slightly less quality as well than my Twitch. And this isn't necessarily just to pull you guys over to Twitch or anything. I'm just offering that if you are hanging out and want to keep hanging out, we're going to go play Expedition 33. So I don't know if you guys want to come over for that, alright? Let me grab Discord also. Grab that. It's a post for you guys. But other than that, thank you guys. So, I'm going to wrap that up. I appreciate you guys hanging in for some talking. I'm still working on my way of, like, multi-streaming. But yeah, my primary stream is over on Twitch. So if anybody ever wants to come over to that, that's fine. Or you could just hang out, and whenever we do YouTube streams, that's awesome as well. Alright. I'll see you guys. Have a good time. You YouTube goobers. Have a great night.